The BRICS alliance is rapidly becoming a force to be reckoned with as it continues to challenge the West's economic dominance. So what exactly is BRICS? It's not just a fancy acronym, folks. BRICS stands for Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. 5 powerhouse economies that have banded together. However, they recently added some new players to their team, which is causing quite a stir in the global economic arena. The BRICS alliance now accounts for over 36% of the world's GDP. That's more than a third of the entire world's economic output. They also represent 22% of world trade and nearly half of the world's population. That's 3.5 billion people out of a total of 8 billion. But how did they get so big so fast? Well, it's not just about the original 5 anymore. In early 2024, BRICS decided to supercharge its growth by inviting some new members to the party. Enter Saudi Arabia and the UAE, 2 economic powerhouses that have turbocharged the alliance's influence. The US is still the world's largest economy, for now. However, economic projections show that by the early 2030s, that's less than a decade away, folks, China's GDP is set to overtake the United States. And with China leading the BRICS pack, some experts are predicting that the alliance could claim 40% of global GDP in the coming years. But this isn't just about bragging rights or who has the biggest economic muscles. The rise of BRICS is fundamentally changing how the global economy operates. Let's break it down, shall we? First, we've got the US dollar. For decades, it's been the world's reserve currency and the go-to currency for international trade. However, BRICS countries are increasingly moving away from the dollar, instead opting to trade in their own currencies or even gold. Speaking of gold, central banks in BRICS countries are stockpiling it like there's no tomorrow. It's all part of a strategy to reduce their dependence on the US dollar and create a more multipolar economic world. But the BRICS alliance isn't just content with using existing currencies. Oh no, they're cooking up something big. They're developing their own BRICS currency, which, if successful, could revolutionize international finance. The rise of BRICS isn't happening in isolation. It's part of a broader shift in the global economic landscape. We're moving from a world dominated by the West to a more balanced, multipolar economic order. In this new world, countries like India and China aren't just emerging markets anymore. They're economic powerhouses in their own right. India, for instance, is now the world's 5th largest economy and is growing fast. And China? Well, we've already talked about how it's nipping at the heels of the US. But it's not just about size. The BRICS countries are also becoming leaders in innovation, technology, and sustainable development. From India's booming tech sector to China's advances in renewable energy, these countries are shaping the industries of the future. So what does all this mean for you and me? Well, for starters, it means we're living through a historic shift in the global economy. The world our kids will grow up in will look very different from the one we've known. It could mean changes in the job market, with more opportunities arising from increased trade with BRICS nations. It might affect the value of our currencies or even the way we save and invest. But here's the thing, change, while sometimes scary, also brings opportunity. As the economic center of gravity shifts, new doors will open. The key is to stay informed, adaptable, and ready to seize the opportunities that come our way. So there you have it, folks. The rise of BRICS is a complex topic, and we've only scratched the surface here. But I hope this video has given you a clearer picture of the seismic shifts happening in the global economy. What do you think about the rise of BRICS? How do you see it affecting your life or your country's economy? Let us know in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay up to date with our latest uploads.